Hey y'all, I got a new toy. The Ohana bass ukulele. Ooh, all 24.5 inch scale of it. Phosphor bronze acoustic bass guitar strings. Outstanding Fishman Precis Plus bass preamp. This thing is just killer. I was in the market for a U bass. I play a lot of acoustic gigs, do things in duos and stuff, and it's nice to have a bass around. Just wanted something smaller that would sound nice and acoustic without having to drag around my big doghouse bass. And I went into the store assuming I was going to buy one of the little rubber string U basses. I'm familiar with them. I had an Ashbury back in the day. They're a nice little toy, pretty much. I mean, they sound excellent. The problem is generally that they're so small that it's hard to play with any degree of accuracy above the seventh fret or so. In some cases, that's not really important. I don't really need to play that high when I'm playing background music. So, but at any rate, I went into Hale Ukulele in San Diego, and Rick happened to have 4 U basses of different brands and stuff hanging around, and this was hanging on the wall too. I had never heard of it, never seen it. Now that I, when I was looking to buy it, and after I bought it, I looked online and saw excellent reviews on this thing. So it's not completely unheard of, but I had never heard of it before today. And I just started playing it, and I was just blown away. As soon as I started playing it, I'm just like, wow, this is going to sit in a mix just great. And I don't care if it's not just a great U bass, it's just a great guitar, great bass guitar overall. Very impressed with it overall. And like I said, I was buying this to use as an acoustic duo, but generally speaking, that's amplified. Using a small PA, using small portable PAs. I do a lot of like beach weddings and things like that. So little, battery-powered PAs are kind of a way of, life around San Diego. And I've used ukes and guitars through them before, but never a bass instrument. Now I've got this going through one of my little PAs right now, and it sounds great. It sounds awesome through my bass amp too. I mean, it just sounds incredible through that too. Even better, frankly. But it sounds excellent through this little PA that I'm playing through for this demo. And so a lot of the reasons people buy these acoustic bass guitar type things and U basses is because they're looking for something to use acoustically. I don't know that there's anything made other than those big giant bodied old earthwood acoustic bass guitars that's really going to be heard acoustically against more than 1 or 2 steel string electric or steel string acoustic guitars. Now this thing, it's not bad. If I was playing with a couple, ukuleles acoustically, the bass frequencies would come through. Maybe 1 guitar, I don't know, about 2. With a pick, it's a little bit louder. It's a lot tinnier, of course. You can get that violent femmes tone. Please forgive my intonation. I've only been playing this thing for about an hour. I don't own any other fretless bass instruments, or fretless bass guitars anyway. I do have an electric upright, but it's a work in progress. But if I'm that close after less than an hour of playing this thing, it's pretty intuitive. So I'm very happy and find it pretty easy to play. It's fine acoustically. It's not super loud. It doesn't sound it actually sounds very pleasant played with fingers. With pick, it sounds like an acoustic bass guitar played with a pick. But I don't know if it's going to fit that need that so many people are looking for. I myself, even if I'm just jamming with friends, I bring my little portable PA. It's a 2-hand walk-in, set the thing down and start playing. It's super easy. So at any rate, I'll show you the PA that I'm using before we're out of here. Another reason people buy U basses is for their cool kind of fake upright tone. This will do that too. This instrument is very reactive to where you're playing it. So if you're playing down at the bridge, it's a lot different than if you're playing up here. So I'm going to do a little more, do a little demo of a walking bass line. I'll try anyway. Not too shabby. So if you got a gig where you don't have to, you know, it's not required that you lug the big doghouse around, this could do a passable job at it. Let me show you the PA that I'm using. That little thing. The Behringer MPA MPA 40BT. The BT stands for Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's actually really good. You know, I've never had it actually, like, you know, my drop out from my phone or iPad or whatever I have connected to it. So it's not only a pretty decent sounding little PA system, it's also a really excellent Bluetooth speaker. So it's like kind of what I, you know, bring it to the beach and stuff with friends, and I'll use it for little ambient volume guitar gigs and stuff as well. So all said, I'm thrilled with what I got here today. Just a killer sounding bass. It sounds great in mixes too. If I get around to it, I'll make some recordings. I just don't know if I can use, I've just been playing along with backing tracks from YouTube, and I'm not sure if I can use other people's backing tracks without it getting you know, shut down by the robots looking for other copyrighted material. So maybe I'll make my own backing track and do a little more further demo with this. But trust me, it's killer in a mix. Killer. I mean, I'm talking about like with rock music. You know, it's just so easy to use and play and fit in the mix. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this was informative. Can't recommend this thing highly enough. So the Ohana bass ukulele, they did a great job with that one. Thanks so much for watching.